everybody, and welcome back to another reading. It's Mary. Today we are going to pick crystals, and that will determine what tea leaf you're going to get, what angel card you're going to get, what oracle card. But we're going to use one tarot deck for the reading, and possibly we'll take some angel tarot, possibly. But we're going to use this deck today. This is the Touchstone Tarot by Cat Black. I love this deck, and you'll see. If you like it, I can link it to Amazon, and you can always get it there. So let's prepare your reading. Okay. So, we have Shungite, we have Rose Quartz, and we have Lemurian Seed Quartz. Okay, whichever crystal you're most drawn to, that is going to be your reading. If you need more time, you can always pause the video and I will link the timestamps below. Okay, see you in your readings. Hi to everyone who picked Shungite. So a little bit about Shungite. It's a crystal or stone of great energy. It conducts energy, very high frequency energy. You could replace a AA battery with this in, let's say, a flashlight or a toothbrush, and it would work if you put it where the battery goes. Also, black is a very commanding color. It gives off a frequency, a vibrancy of stability and grounding, and it also absorbs negativity. So perhaps you're needing some more energy in your life, you're feeling drained or tired, perhaps you know, you feel as if you're being attacked energetically, or maybe you feel the need to be protected, or you're seeking for a way to protect yourself. Or maybe you don't even know that you're around energy vampires or situations, low vibrational, low frequency situations that are draining your energy, and you're in need of energy or protection, or you're already doing that for yourself, and this is just confirmation that you're on the right track. So let's move this crystal here for now, the other piles, and let's get you some cards. Okay, abundance, Oracle of Abundance. So let's see what else is going on with you. Shungite pile. Okay, you can see me shuffle if you like. So it's not that interesting. Watch me shuffle, but okay. Here we go. This is your card. Okay. We can put this here for now. I have a small table. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Non-duality. This is interesting. This has been coming up all day for the past few days. So, non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. And I like this. This has a nice, lots of sacred geometry. That was beautiful. Sacred geometry connected to the divine, to infinite God source and the universe. And I'm hearing perhaps you want to meditate a little more. I'm feeling that sometimes you feel blocked, and this could help tapping into the energy of the universe, maybe a slightly higher frequency of energy. And when you bow to the inner divine in you, you're co-creating with the creator, that being infinite God source. So this is a good thing. And yeah, I'm feeling that you might be tired. Maybe you're not even aware of it, that you're perhaps being energetically drained a bit. Or you're aware of this and you want to amp up your, energy. You want to vibe and flow more. So just be you. Let your authentic humanity shine forth, and pay attention to your inner divine. It's tricky in the 3D. It's very tricky when you're higher frequency than the average 3D human, but you can do it. That's what this card is saying, and it's probably mostly through meditation. So let's put the Shungite on top of that. I don't know, somehow I see it as very having non-duality. It's just a black, unassuming stone crystal, right? But look how shiny it is too. It's got all that light reflecting off of it. It carries a very high frequency, very high vibration, and yet it's very grounding as well. So it's able to embody both, and that's, I think, what is important with that. So let's do some tarot and see what specifically is going on for the Shungite pile. And perhaps you want to see me shuffle. Whoa, okay. These cards are ginormous, but I love them. They truly always speak to me anyway. So some more. Oh wow, oh my goodness, this is a whole story. I don't know how much time we have to do this, but I'll try to do this. So these fell out first and then these came out. So let's see what's going on with you. Oh my goodness, we have the devil. Okay, nobody panic. It's not as bad as you may think. We have the devil. We have the 8 of Cups. Sorry for that glare. We have the 8 of Cups. This is looking good for you. Here, let's just move this over here for now. I'm gonna have to get a bigger table. I don't know if I have room for a bigger table. Apartments in New York City tend to be small. I'm grateful. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. This is getting good. Okay, I'm gonna have to move something. Let's move the abundance deck since we got that already. And let's move this over here. Oops, sorry. Okay, non-duality. The devil, the 8 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, whoa, we've got 7 cards, I believe. We have the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. This is very good. We have the Ace of Cups. Nice. We have Strength. Beautiful. And we have the 5 of Cups. This just got interesting. Okay. So let's see what's going on. So you're already being cautioned or told to go for non-duality, which just basically means like a balance in the middle. You want like your chakras balanced. If you don't do chakra work, you just want to meditate more, be more aware of your third eye. Don't let things block you. So possibly if you like sacred geometry, you might want to meditate on a symbol, sacred geometry symbol. because I'm getting the feeling that you're tired, whether you know it or not. The world is filled with temptations. Like, it could be let's say, just for example, sleeping. You like sleeping when you could be out doing something, more exciting, perhaps, like you're retreating into sleep. Or it could be that you're being, I don't like to use the word tempted, but that's basically what the Devil card is about. It's about basically just like giving into your own characteristics, personality characteristics that don't necessarily serve you well. They may seem to serve you well initially on the surface. Like, okay, here's an example. I like chocolate, okay? And I happen to be like super thin. I don't know, I'm just super, super thin. But lately, I've been eating a little too much chocolate. And I justify it, and I give myself excuses, and so I've gained, I think, about 3 to 5 pounds, and it's just like, it's not necessary. Now I have to think about clothing and all this other stuff, like, is this gonna fit? And I don't have body dysmorphia or anything like that, but it's just like, these are just normal concerns. But the Devil loves a confused mind, loves it, so okay. As an overall reading, it seems as if you are aware of these things. You are aware of some negativity, temptations, possibly blockages in your life, and you are aware that you would like to achieve some balance, some harmony between the outer human part of you, the part of you that lives in the 3D, low vibrational sometimes world, and also this energetic connection with infinite God source. And it's the balance of these two. It's the balance, but it's also the merging of these two. And then when you have mastery over both, or you have a moment where both are balanced, it's harmony, and that's the goal, unless you're already there. And the Devil doesn't like this. Negative energy doesn't like this at all. You're already, if not now, quite soon, thinking about leaving material things behind and going in search of a more spiritual path, or whatever your intuition is guiding you to do. But usually it has something to do with lack of more material things, and more of a quest or a journey for things that you truly believe in, things that you love, things that matter to you, like social issues that matter to you, perhaps political issues that matter to you, rights that people should have. I mean, the world is crazy right now, and there's just so much going on, and you have your beliefs and convictions, and that is, you want to be in a quieter place, let's say, a more peaceful space, whether it's bringing peace to situations and things you believe in, or whether it's you withdrawing into yourself and finding that peace within you, which is, suggested. It's, your spirit guides and angels are already suggesting that to you, that you find the harmony within. I mean, how can you really help in society or in your life that affects other people if you don't have it to give away, if you're not grounded and centered? So you're coming from a good foundation, but you're being blocked by the exciting energy of the Devil. But it's, in the end, it's a fake out. The Devil just likes to trick you and get you to do things that don't serve you in the end. So, and what is it that you're looking for? You're looking to move out of a situation or literally a place where there's troubles of some kind, you know, whether it's whatever those troubles are, the devil, whatever that represents to you, you know, whatever thing is holding you back. I'm hearing material things. I'm hearing also, could be, I'm hearing the word lover. I don't know if it's lover in the sense of romantic, or you're a loving person, but you're perhaps loving the wrong things. I don't know, I'm not getting that any message. I just saw and heard the word in my mind, lover. And so you're seeking to listen to your intuition, to really stay true to your beliefs, and, you know, like, kind of like leave this block, or get over this blockage, or this negative, or, you know, low vibrational energy. It appears to be high vibrational because it, you know, it makes you feel good, it makes you happy. Like, just with that word lover, you know, it's like you see somebody that you have a relationship with, and, you know, what happens, we get all pitter-pattery and excited, and, you know, like our pupils get big, you know, like when we like something, human beings' pupils are known to get big. And that's what happens, is I'm seeing that, you know, and it's like, it's not serving you, so you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on. Absolutely. And apparently your angels and spirit guides and spirit, infinite source God, they all think you're ready. You are emotionally ready to leave, or to just level up in your energy, so that you're not beset by temptations. And wow, this glare, this light really wants to shine on you, on this card. Okay, we'll let it shine here. So this is a gift from the heavens. They believe that not only are you ready to go on a more emotional, like stable, emotionally path, but they're happy. They're so happy. Oh wow, like I really feel them right now. They're like really happy. They're all standing behind me, kind of your angels, and they're smiling, and they're looking at this card, and they're saying, yes, this is a gift. You see the chalice with the angels, and she's taking it. Take it. Let them help you. Let the angels help you. They want to, through spirit. Meditation, through spirit. Let the gifts come. My cup runneth over. Yes, they really are. They're very happy with you. You know, you're able to resist these temptations, even if you did give in to them to an extent, or to whatever that temptation was to an extent, or get blocked by that energy. You're aware of it. You know, you do have not only the Ace of Cups, but you have strength. You know, immense strength. And you see how she wears a crown, and there's a castle. It's not literally that she's like some medieval princess. It's like you're like a princess or a queen of heaven, like someone who can channel energy, someone who does take care of their energy, someone who produces positive energy. It's being given to you right here, the gift of spirituality, the gift of divine love, the gift of mastery over your emotions, not letting, you know, yourself give into a lot of watery type energy, and there's nothing even that wrong with that. It's, you know, it's a compassionate, loving energy. Perhaps the word lover that flashed through my head just had to do with that kind of love. But yeah, the heavens are, and, you know, infinite source God through the angels are giving you this gift, because they know that you're strong enough. You already have strength. You know, when you practice non-duality, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just give me a start, and you're moving out of these emotional, intuitive, you know, not like bright in your face in your face ideas. These are more like in the shadows, but it's tugging at your soul. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It's like tugging at your soul. It's nudging your soul to go. And you have it twice here. The Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups are very, very similar. You have a lot of cups. There's a lot of emotion going on. A certain type of spirituality, like compassion and feeling-based energy. And this is a little odd, the Five of Cups, because perhaps you've been sad, or, you know, somewhat despairing. Like, do not forget that you still have two cups here filled with whatever makes you happy. You know, you have two cups. And you have an open window here with the world right here for you to just go into. It's right there. You know, you have to get overwhelmed by your emotions. I'm sorry if you went through something difficult. You know, this card usually indicates sadness, despair. And sometimes the hardest lessons, or the things that make us feel despairing or hopeless, are our greatest lessons and make us strong and closer to our faith and our, you know, our spiritual beliefs. So this is just something that you might want to watch out for. The Five of Cups. This energy might be coming in when you're making moves to get away from whatever is negative, that does not serve you, that is blocking your positive energy. So we're going to return to this in a moment, but first I want to pull pull an angel card, and we'll see what the angels have to say. What is this despair about? Five of Cups. I mean, this is a strong person. This card just jumped. Oh, and you got, oh my goodness, 3 angel cards. This is, wow. Shungite pile, you are very high energy. So, yeah, so what do the angels have to say further about this? Because really, they're able to recognize the negative patterns, the possible blockages, or if you're engaging in things that use up your energy that are not serving you, you know. Like with me, with the chocolate, it tastes good, but then it's gonna just be empty calories. Like, calories fill with nothing, you know, but sugar, and that doesn't serve my body. So it's just, you know, whatever that is for you. It could just be just regular energy around you. You're absorbing other people's negative energy, but I don't really get that. I'm not really getting that feeling of an empath here. I'm just feeling that you're somebody who's seeking, who's searching for a more, the word noble is coming to mind, path, pure, consciousness based, like spiritual in that sense, consciousness in your spirit. And you are taking steps to move out. And this is good because the heavens recognize this about you. They see that you are a strong person, that you are taking action right now, applying, really, you know, I'm like super, I feel very grounded right now and empowered. Like you're taking advantage of this gift of the heavens, you know, that you're being blessed by spirit and you're strong. Somewhere it's not always easy to do this, and you might be questioning yourself and saying, am I doing right? What am I doing is right or not? And you know, that could cause some despair. Also, leaving a situation or a habit, let's say, that you have, or an indulgence that you indulge in, could make you feel sad, despairing. You know, you need a handkerchief type of thing, you know. Yeah, a big handkerchief. It's okay. It's okay. You know, don't cry in the river. The river has enough water in it. You don't need to do that. You know, just focus on what you do have, and you're going to be just fine. So we have time to create. Yeah, they're calling you to energy. Use your energy for the good. Use your energy for goodness. Absolutely. And you're already doing, you know, taking steps to do this. Big steps. You've got 3 in a row of motion, of leave. So you have leaving. Your intuition is telling you what to go for. It's some quieter life, more spiritually based. Get away from the things of this tangible world that no longer serve you. The Knight of Cups goes on a journey. They're skilled enough to go on this journey. They're a knight, and they're gonna you know, go with the cup. The cup symbolizes, you know, your healthy, positive aspirations, and this is you literally moving away from, you know, troubled thoughts, times, actions, behaviors, patterns of thought, or literally a location, into calmer waters. And look at you. You're not even the one guiding the boat. This could have to do with your inner child as well, you know, that you're doing shadow work, and it's helping you move out of a darker space. See, under the devil, you're moving away. See the devil, you're moving away. This is good, you're moving away. The heavens are giving you a cup filled with whatever it is that you need, but usually, you know, something that has to do with like a spirit boost, like an upgrade, and like you are now blocking the devil. Accept the gifts, accept them, and know that you are, you know, applying energy in the right direction at the right time at the right amount. I don't feel like you're forcing a situation. I feel like you're really flowing, and this gives you strength. But yeah, you may feel a little confusion or fear, and that's normal, you know, when we go on journeys and we can't see the end of the journey all the time. It's not always good to know everything all the time. So, you know, you may feel some sadness, or like, what have I done? You know, I've knocked some cups over. What did I do? What did I let go of? You let go of 8 cups. You know, this is very good. You took 1 cup with you on this journey. This is fantastic. You know, it's like you don't even need a lot of the material. You're gaining mastery. Oh, excuse me, this one. You're gaining mastery. There's 1 cup here. There's 1 cup in this picture. So you've gained 2 cups here. You've got 8 cups here that you're actually walking away from. You're like, okay, I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm interested in more important things. And still, you're getting to keep 2 of your cups. And then somehow you might knock over 3 cups, but you still have 2 more. So it's 4 cups altogether, which is very foundational. Good for you. Very strong, you know, so excellent. Good for you. Time to create. So, yep, time to create. Use your energy and start doing that. And this particular angel is wearing red, and you know, this is to do with the root chakra as well, but that's what I was going to say anyway. This reminds me of the world for some reason. I don't know. It's like I paint. I know it's a palette, and paint. Oh, I'm hearing paint your story. Paint your story. Whatever you create, it's you creating you even more. You're being more in touch with who you are. Every time we create, we're co-creating with the creator, and you're doing that. You're absolutely creating, and in creating, you are manifesting whatever it is that you want. And because the angel deck, I'm going to say it's something positive. Look, we're going to cover the devil with that. There you go. You're able to work with light, and what you create helps you manifest. You might want to paint or draw or sketch what it is that you wish to manifest in your life as you're going on this journey. Whatever this journey is that you're going on, that you're walking away from darkness, and I don't mean like darkness like evilness, just not the most positive energy. Yeah. Where are you walking to? Where are you going to? You know, you are moving into calmer waters, but what does that mean to you? You know this. I mean, not only you, maybe you've told other people, but you know in your heart what it is. So it's time to get creative because you can manifest. It will come into being what it is that you're going for. And then once you get there, they're asking you to share your wisdom with others. That's beautiful. And then this goes with strength, you know. You've got the books. Share your wisdom, your strength, your story, what you've learned on this journey that you're going on. It could be a 3-day journey. It could be, you know, it could be your journey. Who knows? You know, there is such a thing as divine timing, and there is such a thing as free will. So, you know, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. We're gonna see if we have any tea leaf. Last, there you go. There you go. Any last messages for you? But this is a nice, solid, foundational energy, and you're in tune enough to know that there's some negativity going on, and you're like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm leaving. And it's good, because ultimately you're gonna, you know, have the Ace of Cups and manifestation. Sorry about the glare right now. So they go together for sure. I'll put manifest over the devil over here. And I'm feeling really high energy as well. Oh, and my ear just started ringing. I don't know if that has anything, if that resonates or means anything to you, but my ear is ringing and tingling. So we have for the tea leaves a younger woman dealing with a relationship with a younger man. Oh, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe some of you are parents. Maybe some of you have friends that are younger. Maybe some of you are in a relationship with a man that is younger. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as your motives are good, you know. It's up to you. Yeah, it's your life. It's time for you to create and manifest and walk towards what it is that is spiritual and love for you. And yeah, share your wisdom. You know, not all the time do we, you know, talk to people our own age. You know, I often do find myself talking to younger people. I really love how open-minded they are, and innocent, you know. So I have a few friends that are younger men than me. They just like the way I read. They like my wisdom, and that's what I share with them. And see, here we go. The quill. Get back to the basics. Right, you're gonna do that. You're walking away from whatever negativity or, you know, situation or habits that you've developed that are not serving you, and they're just reminding you, you know, go back to the basics. And for some reason today I decided to take out some of my angel feathers. So look at that. There are no coincidences. Also, a quill is used to write, so perhaps also with your creating and manifesting, you want to write it. Maybe you're a writer, or maybe you could be a writer, and you're being called to do that, or to do that more in your quest for manifesting what it is that you want, and you will pretty much receive it. And keep your eye out for, unless you already have dealings or a relationship with a younger man, please keep your eyes open, your ears open to that. Perhaps you have children and you want a good relationship with them. You know, it's up to you. It's whatever these cups mean to you, whatever your cups are filled with, and what you want to manifest. And the angels are telling you, yeah, it's time to create. Go do it. Go for it. And you're going to be fine. Yeah, there'll be a little, like, you know, feelings like maybe sadness. I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that you may have to leave somebody to pursue your creative pursuits, your creative endeavors, and manifest. You might have to literally leave. And that could cause some sadness, you know, but that's normal. It's normal to feel a little sadness when you change and you say goodbye to the past. Even if the past or what's going on that you're leaving is not good for you, it's familiar sometimes. So when you're leaving, it feels, you know, uncomfortable sometimes, you know, to a greater or lesser degree, but you're very strong and you're applying your force and your I'm hearing earth energy. I don't know if you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but any of those, and then, or you may have a lot of earth in your chart, and water and earth. So you have a lot of cups, water and earth. This is nice. This is a really solid feeling I have with your energy. Like you have a plan and you will execute it and you will be all the better for it. So that is what I have for you for right now. When you're not feeling up to it, you want to quit or something, don't quit. See what your relationships or dealings with a younger man are, because it's not negative at all. It's just get back to the basics. Sometimes younger people, as I was saying, they're very open-minded, generally speaking, and they sometimes they can help us get back to the basics. Let's say like being a mom, you know, and being a mom a second time or a third time, you gotta go back to the beginning again, or you're walking away from some old habits and you gotta go back to the basics of what you wanted. And when you're feeling down, when you're feeling that way, just, you know, call upon your own. You have this kind of energy, the energy of the Shungite crystal and non-duality. So I'm hearing pick a sacred symbol and focus on it. Meditate on it. So it could be a lotus. It could be the circle of life. It could be actually the elements of air and fire and earth and water. It could be also in the six-pointed star, I believe it's not Metatron. Who is it right now? I cannot think of the name, and I use it all the time for energy, protection, and an energy boost. Not Melchizedek. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Okay, I'm so sorry, but you can, it's usually opal colored, and you can, it's a three-dimensional six-pointed star, and it's you can picture it vibrating and spinning in front of your third eye, and then have it move over the top of your head, and then go throughout your chakras, going downwards throughout, you know, to your through your body, and it should give you an energy boost. So there you go. I wish you all the best on your journey. I hope that you find what you're looking for and that you are in a better space soon if you're not already on your way. So with that said, I wish you much love, many blessings, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, and welcome to your reading for those of you who picked rose quartz. So this is a really nice, one side is polished and one side is rough. So this is kind of like the higher heart chakra, rose quartz with love. Perhaps things look smooth on the outside but rough on the inside, or maybe people or you perceive things, a love situation, whether it's loving yourself or loving others or others loving you. Perhaps it's perceived on the outside that it's unstable, and yet you are a master at this, and you're perfectly smooth and calm on the inside. So I don't know why I just heard the word breakup, which that's not too great, but if you were going through a breakup of some sort, again, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a partner, anything like that, it may seem rough, but it's smooth. You can handle this like a boss, you know. So let's see what the cards have to say, and then we can have some more insights. I don't like to speak negativity, so maybe it's just you started a relationship, and it could, like I said, it could be with a child, a friend, family member, fur baby of some sort, feather baby, birds, you know. Oops. I have a small table and a small space. So let's see what's going on here. Let's put these there. Okay, so you have a card of abundance. Grounded. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. This is, you know, here. And this card is green, which is, okay, so this is the heart chakra here. And why did I have to mention fur baby or feather baby? You got a bird right here. Okay. And let's see what the card says. Actually, you have two birds, which goes with the relationship theme here. There's two here. See, two. And one is green, which is the heart chakra, and one is pinkish, which is the higher heart chakra. And there's all these pink butterflies. Look, you see? So yeah, you're coming into something with love that's really pure and sweet and nice. So let's read a little. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are, air quote, regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Wow. So yeah, and this is a very serene love crystal. It's not like from the root chakra, which would be hues of red and orangey. Pink traditionally is a symbol of friendship, like a caring, nurturing love. Grounded, earth signs, caring, nurturing. You know, so this is the kind of love we're talking about. And also it can be self-love. So let's find out what we're talking about. What do the angels and your spirit guides want you to know about this higher heart chakra love, and even just your regular heart chakra love? This is a really beautiful, stable energy. This is nice. So let's do it. Yeah, that's what I suspected. Sometimes I turn the whole deck upside down, which is not good, because then the whole thing comes out reversals. And there are no accidents, but still. I prefer non-reversals if possible. Wow, today it's just like, I don't know. Maybe something doesn't want me reading right now. I don't know. But let's see. Let's see. So let's get some cards for you. This is a big deck. I love it though. It's a really nice deck. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. I see your other card over here. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing a few cards for you. 5 and okay, we'll take 6. Okay, fine. Ah, my goodness. Okay. I have to make some alterations. Actually, I'm probably moving soon, so perhaps I can fit a bigger table. But I'm moving in still within Manhattan or the Bronx, so I have a feeling it's still going to be a small space. But anyway, let's get on with this reading. We can always make more room. Absolutely. So what do we got here? The King of Coins. Beautiful. With grounded. Perfect. Perhaps this is a man in your life, or you are a man, or you have a lot of male energy going on. Oh, so we do have some reversals. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. Someone's not listening to their intuition and going going where they should be, moving out of listening to your intuition and moving. So we have the 7 of Swords. So this is getting interesting. Okay. Under the King of Coins, we have the 5 of Coins. Ooh, this is getting very interesting and slightly dark. You know, with the Page of Cups. Yay! Ah, good. Gifts coming, surprises, little happy surprises from the heavens and gifts. Yay! And we have the 4 of Swords. So this is actually a good progression. So what do we got here? All right, keeping in mind the whole time that we have this rose quartz, this beautiful, soft energy. It's so soft and serene and peaceful. And this particular green is like a light green too, which is also like more, in my mind, it's innocent. It's more innocent somehow. Yeah, and it's not all dramatic. It's regular folks are most evolved beings, just living with joy, dignity, and courage. So you may have, the King of Coins is also the King of Pentacles. You may have a lot of earth energy in you with the grounded. And the King of Pentacles is, you know, very stable, very grounded, very earthy, very generous. Also has a love for the finer things in life. It could be that you yourself, if you're a woman, you could have, you know, male energy. You could have a man who is the King of Pentacles in your life. It could be your boss, it could be at work, it could be someone in your family. If you are partnered, married, seeing someone, it could be them, or it could be, as I said, yourself, a part of an aspect of yourself. Just earth energy, mostly Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So what's going on here? Let's see. So we have some denial going on, and I'm gonna say self-deception, because the denial of you listening to your intuition, probably, which has something to do with this earth energy. It's, you are grounded. It's I'm hearing it is someone else in your life, and intuitively you're not listening to your intuition, and it's either that person is lying to you, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting that you come up with justifications and ways to deal with this, whatever situation it is that you're going through. Maybe you're trying to get more balance in life. Maybe you're trying to have a healthier love for yourself or in your life with other people. I'm hearing family, you know, yourself or family. Could be a husband, partner, you know. And so this is making you feel this not being able to listen to your intuition, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, not able to walk away. Somehow there's a blockage. And not even like literally walk away. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be that you're walking towards the solution. You have deception around you. Lies, deceit. And I'm so sorry, but I hear that you may be convincing yourself of certain things. You're asleep. You know, you don't necessarily want to face this situation. And this makes you feel like, I'm hearing that you hold guilt. You hold, it's making you sick, kind of. You're sickly from this. It's draining your energy. These lies, deceit, this sneakiness that's going on is, you know, low vibration energy. I mean, it can be high frequency, but its intention is to keep you in a denser state, a darkened state, a darker state. And so, yeah, an unenlightened state. So where you don't listen to your intuition, you know, it's designed to do that. It has this man, oh, something about him is just like, please don't kill me, I'm just the messenger. But like, he's giving me like kind of not good vibes. Because look at him, he's got a table filled with food and it's all gone, and he's the only one in the picture, you know. And there's the moon right there again, and this is an earth sign. So I don't know, the moon just moved into Virgo tonight, so it could have something to do with that may mean something to you. So the moon is in Virgo, and yet we're holding a card of an earth sign here. But look at all this food. Look at this platter, empty. You know, this person has things, material things. I'm hearing the word sensual. They like sensuality. They like beautiful things. They like to acquire beautiful things and then take it all for themselves. Usually the King of Coins is very generous with their wealth and their material possessions and coming up with very good grounded solutions for things. But this particular card is like, no, I ate it all myself. It was all for me. And the power of the full moon too is just for this one person. Look at how he's looking. You know, like, what do you want from me? You know? And so this energy is a blockage from you actually being able to listen to your intuition. This king, this moon looks like a coin anyway, pentacles. This one is purity, you know, and it's pretty much telling you, listen, because this is keeping you asleep. Oh, one of the cards fell. Just put that here for now. And so this makes you feel like you're on the outside looking in. You feel shunned in some way. You feel that it's not good for you. This particular person or energy in your life. This negation of your intuition that you're feeling, this negation of leaving a situation that is not good for you. It doesn't have to be so dramatic. It could be something, you know, simple that just, but it makes you not feel well, you know, like you don't, it's contributing negatively to your health, to your your mental and your physical health. And there's a lot of justifications going on, if not outright lying and deception. It could be behind the scenes. It could be behind the scenes. Could be behind the scenes in the vault. But this card is also a card of retreat and go away. Go away and rest for a little while. You don't have to worry. You have people watching over you. You have your faith as well. Whatever your faith is. And I'm just going to use the word God right now. You have your faith, and God and the angels are with you. Well, you're being told that not only are these lies and deception making you tired, this situation is making you tired, but and not feeling well and feeling like you're on the outside looking in. And again, look, here's the church window here where you want to be inside, you know, like you want to be on the other side of this beautiful stained glass window that's filled with saints and angels and God, but no, you are on the outside, and it has something to do with this King of Coins right here and your inability to listen to your intuition and accept gifts from spirit, from source, because they have gifts for you. This is just a beginning. All you're being asked to do is make a beginning. And if you need to take some rest for yourself because this is making you feel not well in some way, unwell, then also you can do that. But it's like retreat, because I'm hearing actively retreat. So consciously look at the situation and get out of it. And then if you want to go rest, go do that. But it's also making you sleepy and tired. And what you're being offered is a chance to start to get out of the situation and get more grounded. The heavens are giving you a bird. You have a cat, okay? A cat has really good fire energy too, and usually, depends, but you know, usually cats pop up in the suit of fire wands, even though this is cups. So even though this is cups, you've got a cat that is a spirit attached to you, an energy attached to you that is compassionate and loving. And for babies, usually, you know, love their mamas and papas and families, and you know, they have good energy to contribute. You know, look at this cat, even it's washing itself. And it's like, yes, let your spirit guides, let your angels, your spirit guides can be animals as well, pets that have passed on. And you know, angels, birds, feathers represent angels. You may know that. So look, you have it right in your hand. They want to give it to you. Look at his face. He's like, come on, just take it. So go ahead, go for it. Just take it. Take the gifts. And the gift could just be, you know, you need some rest. You just need to go within or go away or take some time to yourself and literally just rest, because you're, you know, this is making you sick. Even though she's looking right in the camera, you know, out of the picture. She has a burden, maybe willingly, but still, you know, to care for someone else who is also sick, and this person is heart sick. There's this green cloth right here, so this person is heart sick, and this one needs to use a staff or a rod to hold themselves up. So again, let the Page of Cups, let the angels help you. Ask Raphael to help heal your hearts and become more grounded. And heal your heart, and it will happen, because check out the smooth side. I'm really getting the feeling though that you're like trying to hold it together, and really the heavens are offering you a gift. So you don't have to stay in this feeling on the outs. You don't have to stay in this. This is wearing you down. This is making you tired. I don't judge on my channel. Even if you're the one doing the deception or lies or whatever, sometimes you have to do that to survive, you know, like hostage situations, you know, like you have to pretend that you want to be with that person until you can find your exit. So, you know, okay, so this just fell out of the deck for you. You are understood. You are. You know, you may feel different and strange from other people, from the herd, you know, but it's perhaps you're underestimating others, because you are understood. People do get what you're saying. There's a lot more green here as well. So I'm guessing if you, and look, this is in pink, and we've got pink here. You know, I guarantee you, if you told friends, family, or even a stranger what you're going through, they're going to understand and help you get grounded and heal your heart. And, you know, yeah, even the most unlikely of people or groups understand you and are going to want to help you. And it's all about this healing. And you have another spirit animal. Check it out. You've got butterflies, birds. So this is a situation, since it's two birds, it's a two-person most likely situation. And don't forget, many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So joy, dignity, and courage, and love. So let's see if there's anything else the tea leaves want to say. They're usually very direct and to the point. So here we go. Two. Just popped out for you. So let's see any parting, very specific suggestions, advice, or insights. Let's see. Pineapple, reconciliation, beautiful, nice. Yeah. Reconciliation with yourself or whomever this person is, and with yourself after you take a little break. You get some sleep, some rest, retreat, go with it. Yeah, this is nice. I wish this was just a little closer. You know, these two seem very connected. Nice, beautiful. I mean, oh, look at this star. Guaranteed success. This is beautiful. Wow. So this ended on a happy note. Yeah. So I'm hearing wish upon a star. Like, really, like, make your wishes known and then go for them. Because I think this, you know, is not something, it's a beautiful thing to wish for, you know, balance and harmony and a peaceful, serene type of love, you know, whether it's friends, family, a partner. You have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful spirit. Yeah. And that's, I'm sorry, I'm listening for more messages, actually. No, it's all right here, right now. Yeah, reconciliation. I don't know, maybe you want to go buy a pineapple and, you know, slice it up into some nice, healthy snacks. And pineapple, I don't know about you, but it's delicious. And it's very sweet, but it has good, it's good for, some antioxidant properties, and it's delicious. You might want to cut up a pineapple and share it with whoever this person is that you're having a difficult time with. And if it's yourself, then treat yourself to a good snack. Symbolically or literally, but yeah, reconciliation is on the horizon and you're guaranteed to succeed. So yeah, you are understood. So just speak up, reach out. You got it. You'll be more grounded. There'll be less deception, less confusion, less feeling like what am I doing? Like you're on, like, if somebody shut you out, shut a door in your face, and you're like, but I just want to talk to you. You know, I just, it's, you know, it's there with the Page of Cups waiting for you. Just take some time for yourself. Talk to others. You are understood. And, or perhaps this particular person, if it's not yourself. Even if it is yourself, talk to yourself as if you were your own child that you loved more than anything in the world. You know, talk to yourself as if you were that child. And reconciliation and guaranteed success. So on that happy note, we're going to end this reading. And yeah, this is really nice. This is really beautiful. So pile 2, who picked the rose quartz, I wish you much love, many blessings, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hello, those of you who chose the Lemurian seed quartz. Yes, I still have a small table. Sorry about that. So you chose Lemurian seed quartz. So they're my star, well, not exactly star seed, but like ancient master pile. Star seed quartz is wisdom, actually, and knowledge, hidden knowledge. See these inclusions in the crystal? There we go, I think. And they say that in Lemuria, the ancient civilization of Lemuria, they encoded information into crystals. Yeah, they fell because they didn't get down with technology. One of the reasons why their civilization ended. But they were happy to be that way. They didn't want technology. Sometimes too much knowledge isn't a good thing. So anyway, let's get you an abundance oracle card and see what the general feeling is. Maybe it's about you are looking for more knowledge or wisdom, or you have it and you don't know what to do with it. I've been running into a lot more people lately who are awakened, or they don't know that they're awake and they feel like they're losing their mind. When I was first awakened, I hid for a whole year. I didn't know what to do with what was going on. Extraordinary pile. Extraordinary Lemurian seed quartz pile. So yeah, I'm meeting people who are going through the same. They're afraid to talk about ancient Lemuria, ancient Atlantis, things that they know. Yeah, I was awake as a child even, and it scared me, the things that I could see and know and do, because I was raised in a very strict Irish Catholic family, and people actually thought I was a witch at the age of 6. I don't know. I am who I am today, and I love where I am today spiritually, so that's okay. So perhaps you are going through something of that nature where you are searching for knowledge and wisdom in the natural world, You may have some knowledge, self-knowledge, or actualization or awareness that you are awakened. If you don't know what that's about, you can always YouTube Infinite Source or God Awakening, or star seeds and activations. And you can learn more about it because you may be seeking more wisdom and knowledge as well. Or you just might have really nice taste, this and a good understanding of crystals without knowing how you know this, because also Lemurian sea quartz. I'm getting a message. Actually, let's interrupt that other message. Lemurian sea quartz amplifies the energy of the other crystals around it, and now the message just left my head. Oh, there it is. You have power. You have power. You have really good high vibrational energy, whether you know it or not. And you're able to influence people around you, environments around you. Just like this Lemurian sea quartz can influence the crystals and everything absorbs energy, but crystals in particular, you put Lemurian sea quartz next to it, and it's going to amplify whatever crystal that is. So here, let's do this. This is clear quartz, and so let's amplify the clarity here. Why don't we do that? There. Okay, let's read your abundance oracle cards. So extraordinary. Look at you, beautiful peacock. Look at that. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. You bet there is. You picked Lemurian sea quartz, you're my starseed pile or ancient earth master, but even they say that the original Lemurians did come from another star system. So you are very unique. You're not the average. And this part of you deserves to be honored. Like I was saying, some people are afraid to speak about these things. No, go ask Infinite Source God or your angels or spirit guides to help you meet others like you. There's a bunch of other beautiful souls. We all are, but some of them are awakened and some of them are not. And see, I see crosses. You may be close to Ascended Master Jesus, Yeshua. I just call him Yeshua, but also known as Ascended Master Jesus. If you don't happen to worship Jesus, that's fine. I don't believe Jesus came here to be worshipped anyway. He came to show us the way to Infinite Source God. So, and other things that fall into the realm of Christ consciousness, but nonetheless, yeah, there's something with crosses in your past. That's what I'm hearing all of a sudden. I'm getting a very strong message that Jesus is you either are now, but no, I'm getting this in a past life. You were very close to Jesus, and when I say close to Jesus, I mean like you were there early on, either while he walked the earth or sometime shortly thereafter in early Christianity. And this helped, well, it caused you to be unique. Those people, those early followers of Christ consciousness that had to be careful and hide, and perhaps you did, and it's time for that part of you to be honored. They had so they could stay safe and alive and spread the message of God's love for all of us. So perhaps that's, part of why there's a part of you that is wild and impetuous uniqueness, but perhaps you've been hiding it, and it's time for this knowledge and wisdom to come out, for you to learn this truth and honor that part of you. Let's find out. Let's ask the tarot with the Touchstone Tarot deck, which I love this deck, even though it's so big. I love this deck. Which, yes, you can get on Amazon. I tend to get a lot of my products on Amazon, actually. 2-day shipping. When I see a deck I like, I want it. So if you like this deck, I can link to Amazon, you can get it as well. And I hope that it works for you as well as it does for me if you do. So, okay, deck, this is my way of complimenting you so that you can give me the best cards for the Lemurian Sea Quartz pile. Let's see, we've got... Okay, actually I see your card right here. 2. What's going on with this past life close to Jesus Christ consciousness? What's going on with this star seed energy going on, or ancient earth master? What's going on with this amplification, this high vibrational energy going on? Oh, you know what? I'm going to take these last two, both of them. So, shall we see what the shadow card is already? Ooh, lots of choices. Yeah, you've had many lives. Absolutely. You've had many lives. That is not a bad thing. Let's move this. I still have a small table. And we'll put, whoa, small table, small space. Okay, so let's see. Some more in-depth. Ah, the Ace of Wands, beautiful, fiery energy, passionate. And look how the angels are in alignment with you. You could also be an earth angel. You've had many lives. So I'm getting that also with the crosses, that these are also representing past lives. Not just perhaps with Jesus, but just many past lives. So we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Emperor, nice. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which caught my eye when I was picking up this deck. This is sticking out, so this is, maybe this is also my pile. The Seven of Swords, interesting, we had that in pile 2 with the Rose Quartz. We have the Tower, wow. Wow, I'm getting a message. The empire is crumbling. You are helping to bring down the matrix. A big change. And the Knight of Swords, and this is happening fast. Okay, so your luck is about to change. If you've been going through some negative experiences, a period of lack, or like I said, maybe confusion, and you're looking for answers. You have this extraordinary side to you, your uniqueness, your impetuousness. You say what's on your mind, you know. People might think that you're like a wild soul, but you're not. You're just like, you kind of like live in the moment. You say what's in your mind. You say what's on the top of your mind. Not because you're disrespectful in any way, but no, you're just like, you just flow, and you're like, you're there, you're out there, and just being impetuously and like impulsively, and not in a negative way, impulsively in a beautiful way, so yeah, your luck is about to change. And you know, it's, if you've been in a state of lack, or a state of wanting, or a state of negative energy, or just feeling down about things, you know, your luck is going to change to go up. Nothing stays. See, everything goes like this in a frequency, so it's up and down, up and down. You want it nicely flowing. And you know, if you are heading towards something, it's not negative so much as it's a change, and changes are difficult. And so you have the angels watching over you during this change, no matter what it is. So if it's a positive change, I'm going to look at that in a moment. Or one that, you know, because the wheel of life is always in motion. Everything is in motion. Everything, even dense things like this table or these cards, if I leave them here, they'll still stay cards to an extent, but eventually the dust and debris is going to get to it and change it, you know. And then you have to ask yourself, you can get all Aristotelian, be a philosopher, and ask yourself, or Socrates, you know, is that still a card? What is a card? Yeah. So everything is in motion, unless it's blocked, in which case then it's going into not flowing along. It's blocked, and then it can't go forward, and now it can like either get tired and drop, or yep, literally drop. This is a good thing. Maybe. Which card is this? The Tower. Yeah. How very uncoincidental that that card just fell. Yeah, something in your life is about to change. This could be for the better though, because you have an Ace of Wands, which is, and the Angel as well. You're passionate. You have passionate, fiery, impetuous, impulsive, very go for it attitude, very goal oriented, task oriented. Right now the moon is in Virgo. They're very detail oriented sign ruled by Mercury, so perhaps that energy could be affecting you right now. The moon affects us all equally, no matter what your sun sign is. We have 11 other houses as well, so but you are usually an ace. I see as a gift. Your star family, if you are a star seed, which I believe we all are at some point or another in our existence, your angels, your spirit guides, and I've already mentioned Jesus, they feel that you are ready to go out there into the world and shine, right, with your fiery personality and nature. You have wisdom. You have a connection to the ancient masters of this earth, such as Jesus, okay? And angels who have fought in spiritual wars and protect those of us that need protecting. Even if you don't feel that you've always been protected, you know, God works in mysterious ways. So ultimately, you are watched over. You see, the Emperor? The Emperor watches over his empire, his people. He takes care of stuff. He just sits on his throne all day long. Look at him holding a ball of fire, you know. It's really like an orange, but it looks like the sun, you know. He's holding the, you know, that frequency, even though this is extremely stable earthbound energy. The glare, it's gonna drive me crazy. Don't let it drive you crazy. Yes, plus not only is the energy of the Emperor stable, it's number 4, which is stability, foundational, also, you know, slow and steady progress. But believe me, if there is something going on with you, and apparently something is coming towards you, that is a change. It could be being caused by the Emperor. Perhaps you're getting upset about world events, or they're affecting you, like government things, like the government shutdown is affecting you directly, and it's changing your fortune. It could change your fortune for the better, actually. Maybe you're for the government shutdown, or it could be changing for not. You're being cautioned to watch out for deception, lies, self-serving people, justificators, manipulators, people who have low vibrational dense energy, people who wish negativity on others. See, it's stuck right in the middle of these changes, right? So the progression is this: the Wheel of Fortune, deception and lies, and then the Tower. Just remember, the Native Americans had a technique called slash and burn, where for farming and agriculture, they would slash and burn down trees to make room in the earth to plant and grow. And it turns out that when they would, you know, cut down these trees and destroy that part of what was in their way to be able to farm, it often was, it's like, get rid of all the old, get rid of it all, start with the new. And usually it would come back fourfold when they would start a new field. You'd have to clear it out and then rebuild it. It's kind of like Kali, the goddess Kali, she's the goddess of destruction. You might be like, what? I'm not into destruction. What are you talking about? But no, sometimes things have to fall for things to be picked up again. And this change is coming in fast. Your change in fortune is coming in fast. But if it's not the government, like, I don't want to speak like this is not going all trippy on us, okay? It's foundational. If the change is because world events are affecting you, government effects are affecting you, you know, you have this energy, this angel of energy to help you and your extraordinary wisdom, knowledge. I'm hearing secrets. You know the secrets to surviving, and not only surviving but thriving in this world, no matter what. And yeah, you're gonna be okay. Sometimes you have to go through change. We have to go through change to get to be able to use. I'm hearing be careful of what you say. Like, don't provoke any fights with your opinions or ideas. I don't know where that came from. That's just what I'm hearing. You can use. I'm seeing for some reason that you perhaps like to protest, go on protests, or you're very passionate about what you believe in, and this could lead to some trouble. You know, really think about what it is that you're standing up for, what you believe in too. You know, there's a lot of propaganda out there. So let's see if we can get some more answers. If we can't get them from the angels directly, the angel oracle, or the tea leaves, we'll pull some more tarot. So what is the sea quartz Lemurian pile? The seed quartz ancient earth pile 3. What do they need to know? Self-reflection. Yeah, I'm hearing that you need to definitely, yeah, like slow down. The Ace of Wands. Usually the Ace of Wands, anything that's an ace is the beginning, but usually a gift from your angels, spirit guides, you know, whomever you're most in tune with, infinite source God, you know, and they're asking you to go into self-reflection. This has something to do with your heart. You're passionate about something with your heart that you love. You could love french fries, you know, it could be any type of love. And then you have a message. You use your voice. Here's, you know, the angels of the indigo angels, but also blue angel is Michael, and he is associated with the throat chakra. So you use your voice. And since this change is coming very quickly, and there's deception involved in the tower, you may, plus the Knight of Swords usually is hell-bent on getting not only messages, but like coming very quickly. And yes, they bring reason and logic and good answers, but on their journey there, they're kind of, you know, like crazy with like, gotta get there, you know, like being burned by Mercury or something, like get there now. And so it's fast, rapid action, and so you're being asked to slow down a little, because I'm hearing breathe, so now I'm breathing. Also, this came out for you, stay. So you may not want to be out there so much if that is what you're doing. You don't even have to be out there like on the street protesting. You could be making petitions online, putting up your opinions online. And yes, this is the last angel card that came out, and it is think about it. Look how beautiful and serene that is. That's the energy you want. Sometimes knowledge can lead to, you know, I mean, like I said, this is high vibrational, and it takes up the vibrations of others around you. You could light up a room, you know, or the whole energy of a room could change once you walk into it. You can do that. If it doesn't already happen, if you haven't noticed it, start noticing it. That's what can happen. the angels are asking you, be still. I'm hearing peace, be calm, be still. Think before you speak. Think before you speak. I just heard, though, this is what I heard, think before you speak, and then I saw that again, think about it. Ultimately, this is going to heal your higher heart chakra and your connection with the divine realms, because you see these letters are in purple. There are no coincidences. We have the color green again here, which oh, where was it? I thought I saw the color green here. I know I did. No? Okay, well, if I was mistaken, nonetheless it's here, and green is associated again with the heart. Oh yeah, here it is, green. And you see, green is associated with the heart chakra. So you have Archangel Raphael around you and Michael. And Michael will protect you, but it's also, you use your voice. Maybe you want to journal, maybe you want to get a recorder and record your voice, like a journal, diary, like that. But they're asking you not to. I'm seeing you running around. You do a lot. You have very high vibration, you know, and to the point where people find you extraordinary. And you honor this in yourself. That doesn't mean you go around running around like saying, look at me. Like the whole world is like, freak out, freak out, freak out, freak out, look at me. No, it's, don't freak out. And perhaps right now you don't need to be seen too much, especially if there's deception going on around you. You don't want to be affected by that. We're human, we do get affected by things, but our bodies, our minds are human. Our souls may be from another you know, star, planet, or ancient earth, but still we're on the 3D plane, we're on the earth, so things affect us. And yeah, you're just being asked, slow down and think about it. Think about what you're thinking about before you take action. So let's see if there's anything very specific. The tea leaves tend to be very blunt and direct. So there you go. Let's put these back and let's see any. I always feel that these are more like earthbound energy messages, and these are, you know, more angelic realms. So we have Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. And for some reason, I'm thinking that's you or somebody very close to you. This could be why you have a tower moment. This could be why the wheel is turning right now. You know, it can turn slowly or it can turn quickly. It's always in motion, but how quickly or fast, but it's quickly coming. Yeah, let's see what else we have here. Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So, you know, we have the guidance and assistance here from the angels. And then, as I was saying before, the Emperor represents like, it really represents the divine masculine energy, but it's very stable and grounded. So perhaps it's not you having issues with what's going on in the world with political systems or societal systems. It could be that there are community resources in your, I'm getting Empire State. You might be in New York City, some of you who are watching this. But yeah, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. And, you know, sometimes with wands, it can go over that fine line, and now you're in arrogance and boastful and super passionate. And then we have Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Wow. This is, you know, this is nicely stable and grounded. Okay, so we've got this progression, and ironically it says stay, but someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. You are to stay. I'm hearing you cannot follow this person. You don't. I'm seeing that you're asking them to stay. You believe that they're there for your good. They do you good. But this is not in actuality true. So, for example, my dad is probably leaving this earth plane very soon. He has cancer. And I could lie to myself all I want or misconceive my own desires. I'm going to miss my dad very much. But I know that this is his life path. He deserves his long-earned peace and, happiness when he transitions. But I could tell myself, oh no, he's needed, because my dad is always the big provider and has great advice and wisdom and things like that. So it's like, no, I don't want to leave my dad. I don't want him to leave. I'm not the one leaving, actually. I am the one staying. This is kind of my pile. I do tend to get wrapped up in passionate and, very somewhat argumentative and opinionated about situations going on in the government and society. And it doesn't do anything but cause me to get a sore throat. St. Michael. You have a voice, but you're being told, look within. Use your voice for your own self-good, not depending on others so much. Besides, there is someone arrogant and boastful in your life that you shouldn't cross anyway. It's going to spark. I don't know, I'm seeing this. It's going to lead to a chain of events that you don't really want. You don't want your fortune to change for the negative. You don't want to go up against the emperor. No. I'm hearing the word humble. Do you know what humble is? Some people think it means letting people walk all over them, and that's not true. Or being meek and mild. That is also not true. True humility is being right-sized. You fit into your skin. Truly who you are. The change that's coming, you're going to be okay. As long as you know yourself. I'm hearing to thine own self be true. Stay. Let people or things in your life come and go for the time being, and you stay and think. And if you need help, it says you are in need of help, assistance, and guidance, and that's fine. You have your angels and your spirit guides, and I mentioned Jesus before. I don't know if you pray and meditate, but if you don't, you might want to start, if you believe, to whatever, which you could believe in Allah, you could believe in Abba, you could believe in Yeshua, Jesus. You have your own spiritual. You could believe in Morgana or King Arthur or Kali and Hindu gods or Buddhist deities, whatever it is. But you have his hand that's reaching up right to the emperor. So I'm getting a message that you might want to get help, like from a governmental type institution, something like that. Some kind of community resources for whatever it is you need. Maybe someone's fighting with you, yeah, maybe it is somebody else fighting with you. The deception is underneath this. Ace of Wands. Angels also possess duality. So to different degrees, so maybe it's somebody else that's gonna spark this. Maybe I'm hearing that they don't understand you. They don't understand you. Your energy kind of throws them off, which is quite common when you're high vibrational energy. People who are not, they're attracted to your energy, to your light, and then when they get close, they're like, what's going on? And then they get confused, and that leads to anger, and yeah, like they don't know what to do. Quite often they might lash out at you, and you didn't do anything but shine. Just be you and shine your frequency, vibe in your frequency. So, you know, don't be too hard on yourself. Just be prepared. Be ready. And more self-reflection. Don't think about running around and doing too much. Just be still. Be calm. Be still. Be at peace. And think about it. Think about what you're going through. The angels are here to comfort you, for sure. You got 3 angel cards that fell out. You know, usually it's just 1 angel card, 1 angel oracle. You had 3 tea leaves, you know, and this is not negative. This is part of life. This is what is coming to you. And, you know, I'm sorry for what you may go through with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower and the 7 of Swords. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, especially the Tower, and then the Knight of Swords are coming in really quickly after the Tower. The beginning of building up something new, something better, something where, you know, you reach out for a helping hand and guidance, and you will get it. You may feel that no one, you know, someone is going out of your life. It's the end of a situation, that you're, you know, alone, or, you know, that this person mattered a lot to you. They are part of your life. And it's perfectly fine to reach out for help to achieve this end, to achieve this goal. You are beautiful. You should be honored. The parts of you that are, you know, stable and beautiful, why not honor that in yourself? First, you need to go through this process. So, I'm with you. I'm with you in spirit. Lemurian seed quartz pile. I'm with you in spirit, and you do have the energy and the vibration and the knowledge inside of you. Think about it. Self-reflection. I don't know which one to put this at, but yeah, you have the tools you need. So you're going to be okay. You're going to be just fine. So, oh yes, let me not forget to say this. I hope this helped you in some way or resonated with you. If it did not, because this is a general reading, you know, and this is very specific information. So if this did not resonate with you, I encourage you to check out one of my other videos, or check out some other mediums on YouTube or in real life. You know, a good medium is going to tell you what you're meant to hear, not what you want to hear all the time. And yeah, so I wish you all the best, and with that said, much love, many blessings, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.